Hi, I'm Mark Vale, and I'm here with Don Buchla, the legendary synthesizer maker. And we've been looking at a book that came out in 2008 called the San Francisco Tape Music Center, where that's where you started making synthesizer components at that time, working with Morton Subotnick and Ramon Sender. Terry Riley, did you work with Terry Riley there?
Not too much, no.
Okay. A plug for this book, it's an excellent book. University of California Press, the San Francisco Tape Music Center, 1960s Counterculture and the Avant-Garde. How did you get involved with the San Francisco Tape Music Center? Did they find you or did you find them?
We found each other.
You found each other?
Yeah.
Did you go to a performance there? They used to have a lot of performances. And
I went to several performances before I finally
introduced.
went upstairs and said, "Oh, you have a 3-track tape recorder. I'd like to borrow." And they said, "Fine. Go right ahead." And they thought I was someone else.
Who did they think you were?
An applicant for an engineer.
Ah.
So they thought I was an engineer.
Did you let that slide, or did you?
No, I didn't know that they thought that.
Ah.
So they didn't tell me. So they said, "We'll design this and this and this and this." I said, "Well, okay." Piece of cake.
What kind of devices did you start with?
One was an exotic tall gadget, about 10 feet tall. And the principle of it was that it used a motor to scan the hand up at this height, but the motor was down there and the electronics was up there, and the motor just scanned the hands. So when you took the hands away, it's fairly silent, but when you put the hand in and you moved it around like that, it would cause interference. Jazbo.
How was it detecting your hand positions?
It used a scanner and scan the hand position.
Photo optic or camera photo optic?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
But it used 2 sources. One a motor, and then the later one was a CRT, which was much faster.
Yeah. Huh. A CRT being the old style of television.
Yeah.
Cathode ray tube.
Well,
yeah.
very old fashioned.
Huh. And what did that control? Did that put out control voltages, or?
Yeah, it actually generated sounds itself.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Depending on the shape of the hands.
Wow.
So this was a high harmonic content. This is a low harmonic content.
Okay.
This is a twisted harmonic content.
Okay.
Things like that.
Uh-huh. What generated the sound? What was it? An oscillator or?
Yeah. The oscillator was can't remember how it articulated the sounds.
Oh, okay. Was there some kind of filtering involved? And
yeah.
Okay. But all analog circuitry?
Oh yeah.
Did an instrument like the theremin come into your mind when you were developing this?
No.
Did you know about the theremin?
Yes.
Okay. Was there any other instrument, or was this what Morton Subotnick wanted, or?
No.
Okay. It was your own idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was a lot of ideas. I mean, there were a lot of different ideas.
For that instrument itself?
No.
Oh,
Did
for other
instruments.
things. Okay. Was that purely for recording, or was that for performance, or both?
It's primarily for performance.
Okay. A big 10 feet tall, and
Yeah.
so you would stand up
It
to it?
wasn't very large.
Oh, okay.
It's,
Huh. Do you know where it is today?
no.
It disappeared
Yes.
somewhere along the line? Okay. What other instruments did you, or were there complete instruments? There were modules?
But there weren't modules.
There were no modules, there were just
None
instruments?
of the earliest part.
Okay, okay. What were some of the other instruments?
Oh, I don't know. There was a giant one that was, I don't know if it still exists or not, but it's in the Santa Cruz Mountains someplace.
Wow.
And it's huge. Quite a few feet long. Perhaps 10 feet.
And how did it work?
That was a percussive instrument.
Ah,
And it was, we played percussively.
acoustic?
Yeah.
Okay. And this was for the Tape Music Center?
No,
No, this wasn't.
before then.
Oh, it was before then? Oh, this was one of your acoustic instruments?
Yeah.
Okay. And to your
There were quite a
knowledge?
few there.
Uh-huh,
Quite a few acoustic instruments.
uh-huh. And do you think that one still is,
It could be still alive.
okay.
We don't know.
Were there names for these instruments?
Perhaps. I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay, okay. When you started working with Mort Subotnick and Ramon Sender, where did you start there?
We started with primarily with the modular systems,
Okay.
the 100 series.
Uh-huh. Was there like talk about what they wanted and what you could do? How did that go?
I had a concept of what I could do, and they had a concept of what they wanted.
And how did that come
It worked
together?
out.
Close enough that
Yeah.
you could do what they wanted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they didn't know that much about what they wanted
I see.
because they didn't know too much about electronics.
Uh-huh. And how were they making music prior to using electronics?
They used the Hewlett-Packard oscillators and such things.
Uh-huh.
Radar sites repurposed. Terrible things,
Uh-huh.
but none of them musical.
Where did the idea of voltage control come into play?
The idea was that originally we decided to build a sequencer so that we could construct rapidly changing contraptions and fulfillments, and they were changed.
What was sequenced? Tapes? Sounds on tapes?
No, we weren't as aware of sequencers as we are now, and so I didn't think of sequencing like that. I saw sequencing as 16 or some number of interesting things. 16, and you resplice and start over again. 16 new ones.
Not like a piano roll, a player piano roll.
No, not like a piano roll.
Okay. And what generated the sounds for those? Is that the oscillators that?
Yeah, the oscillators.
And filters?
Well, you can start with the basic oscillators, then you wound up with heavy modifications because you had several tracks
Ah,
simultaneous.
okay. Okay.